Hey guys, what's up? It's Jiggly Caliente from RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star Season 6. And I'm here to show you guys my Jiggly Caliente 2.0 look because I want to show you guys the brand new me, new growth, new teeth, new body, new everything, okay? So watch me go from this to this. The first step is take a shower. Nasties. So give me a second or 30 minutes. I'm about to take a shower, okay? And you're going to kind of like blend that out and, you know, buff that out so you don't look crazy. You pretty much color correct like the beard area so like nothing comes out blue. And since actually, come to think of it, Mama hasn't gotten enough sleep lately, maybe she's going to do this. So now we're going to start like the rest of the foundation. I like to pile it on. Nobody trying to look natural. Take your favorite foundation. I like to use a stick first just to kind of cover my bases. Again, this is going to be a lot. It's going to look crazy, but trust my process, okay? Because y'all see my pictures and a lot of it isn't like, I don't Facetune my face like that. Though I should. Also, wash your like brushes and your tools. Make sure that it's always clean. Use clean tools on your face. Bacteria builds up in all this stuff, so make sure you clean it. I don't care if you're not using it on anybody else, but you know, it's on your face. You don't want to get no little bump on your face. We're not gonna talk about some girls who got bumps on their face. I'm going to get so red for this. People are just going to be like, she's so evil and shady. Well, yeah, y'all know who you booked. So then, you pounce it on your face. You don't drag it because then you're just taking product away. Trust the process. It looks crazy right now, but it'll make sense at the end. Now I move on to highlight. So I do that. And you're basically shaping out like a triangle, but like a weird ass triangle wing thing on your face. All right here. And I also kind of cheat that a little bit with a little bit of white. This is for stage and for like lights, you know, you want people to see you a mile away. People pay good money to see this face. I mean, not right now, but you know what I mean. Then you buff that out again. Put concealer over here. You don't want to look like you got a full-on beard when you're doing a show. Unless you're a bearded queen, which is like, you know, that's your thing, cool. But, you know, if you're in a bearded queen. And that's pretty much the foundation part. Now you're just going to start to like powder it out. It's going to look crazy. I like to use translucent for my highlight area. And then I like to use the color of like my foundation for the rest of like my face. So my hair was giving me an issue, so I had to take her off. And I figured let me just start the process to let it dry for the final look for my hair look. So this is what she looked like this. Don't judge me. Now that we have basically done all our powders, I like to brush off excess. So now we're going to start our makeup. I like the highlight part of my eyes and like my T-zone to actually really pop. So the little trick that I do is I take a white powder, legit white eyeshadow, and I pop it in certain areas of my face. I want my face to be snatched, so I want it to be pulled this way and pulled that way. You'll see. And plus for later, like when I'm putting on eyeshadow, I want it to be like more of a cleaner space to do eyeshadow, so colors can pop better. This is all for stage, not necessarily real life. And what I like to do when I'm doing my makeup to keep the space clean, you put extra powder on so that if there's any fallout from like your eyeshadow, if it lands on your skin, it's not going to affect your face. And this is where it's gonna look crazy and you're going to mess your clothes up if you're wearing. I suggest having like a makeup dress or a robe or naked. I always do my eyes first because the eyes are the nipples of the face. I'm an idiot. Oh, also, moisturize your lips too. So now I'm going to start my eyes. Usually I do like a brick color first, like this, for my crease. And I just do like a moon shape. And you start it from like the corner of your eye to the inner corner. And this is basically just to create the shape for your crease. And a little bit of like a chocolatey brown. I make like a V shape. It's also gonna help to create the shape of my eye, like that, like a cat eye. Then you blend that out. The one thing I will have to say, and I cannot stress this enough, blend, goddammit. I am sick and tired of seeing all you girls with just lines like that. Like, no, bitch, it needs to blend. It needs to go to a gradient. It goes from dark, medium, light. That is how it's supposed to go. I ain't gonna name no names. You know who the I'm talking about. Also, when you're doing your makeup, if you're at home, use your favorite kind of like music to listen to. It helps get you in the mood and get you like in your zone, in your judge or whatever. Trust me, it helps. We're trying to create like this cat-like eye. Easiest way is to cheat this. So you kind of place it to your face and then you, ooh. See what I mean? What y'all know about that? See? Trust the jiggles. Also, you're gonna have to try to keep it symmetrical. They should at least be sisters, preferably twins. If they're just best friends, you're gonna have to cheat it and you're just gonna have to go like this in photos. Now, if your eyes and your eyebrows are like strangers in passing, and you just have no prayer to help this situation, bitch, move fast. Don't ever get caught like standing still. No, just move fast. I like to use an eyeshadow, like this black eyeshadow stick. Has a little bit of like glitter in it, but it's also a really intense kind of black. Take a little bit of like the product and put it right at the edge. And a little goes a long way because it's easier to build up than it is to take away. Okay, like this. Oh, bitch, yeah. Hello. Hello, hi, yes. Okay. See? It is supposed to be so sharp that you can cut a bitch with your eyeliner. You know, like that crease is be like sharp, bitch. For some shimmer and just to make your eyes pop, I use this glittery eyeshadow that's already in, like it comes with a little applicator too already. Actually, before we do that, what I like to do is a little bit of like clown white, just to kind of make sure that when you put this product on, that's like the main color that pops, and then you kind of just buff that out and like this. Like I always say, you gotta like blend that out. I want to be like a transition in there. You see how pretty that looks? Kind of smoky, kind of sexy. You want the eye to look sexy. At this part of my makeup process, with one color, I can hit 2 different areas of my face. And that is when I start my nose contour and kind of smoke out the bottom of my eyes. What I like to do, again, with that deep chocolate color, I like to go right underneath like my eye. And makes your eye look a little bit more smoldered, more, it just looks sexy. It's just so sexy. My makeup has evolved immensely since season 4. And even before that, my makeup has changed too. So, you know, just, you play with your face. Like, enjoy the makeup. Enjoy putting like makeup on. I did also say I start my nose contour with this. Now, I have a very like Asian nose. It's kind of flat and a little wide, but I like to cheat it and give myself a little Jackson nose, like Michael, Janet kind of nose, Latoya. So you take that brown, like that chocolate brown, and you create a V from like your nostrils to the very high tip of your nose. Because I like to make my nose to look like it's pointed up, like a pixie. Kind of like Cindy from Whoville, but since it's Jiggly, it's gonna be Cindy from Hoville. And you just create that V. Like you create a little like hill on your nose. Then you're gonna buff that out again. Trust me, you're gonna blend and buff this all out. Don't worry, it looks crazy. And plus on stage though, your nose is gonna look so pinched. Start to kind of like draw your nose contour. And like I said, I like my nose to be pinched. Pinched, bitch. Like, I want my nose to look so thin that if I sneeze, the bitch might break. See? You see what I mean? She's starting to come. Yeah. So then we take a brush like this with like the smallest kind of bristles. You take like from your contour palette and you just, yeah, carve it out. This all started because of like my Janet Jackson illusion. It just stuck. And I was like, you know what? I like it. It looks good. It still works on my face. And I know it looks like I got boogers, but that's all that powder. And I'm gonna show you how to clean that up too. Now, I like to kind of like blend the nose contour into the eye bead. Just to kind of like snatch up the face even more. We are going to take a little bit of this black, and this is like my favorite black eyeshadow. Like, it is as black as my soul. I love it. Do the outer corners of your eye. Also, what I like to do is, and this isn't for the faint of heart, I put like eyeshadow underneath the, okay. So, I was just informed that this is called tight lining. So, if that's not what it's called, I'm also not a makeup guru, but I just know what works on my mother. So, that's not the right terminology. Don't at me, okay? And you're a drag queen. You probably put worse on your eye. Okay, so now we're going to do my contour. So we did the nose. Now we just got to do my cheeks, my forehead, and to hide this double chin. And if you're a regular human being, you probably have a double chin, so just watch how I carve out my chin, or one of them. It used to be really hard because I used to not have a neck. Sorry, Ginger, I know you can't relate. I recently found my neck, so I'm really happy and I'm being really shady about it because forever I was told by certain friends that I look like a thumb. Hurt people, hurt others. So Ginger, Suki, and Eureka, you only got no necks. I have found mine. And again, I can say that to them because I am their sister. I can say that. But if any of y'all say it, I'm fighting y'all. I have earned that. Them motherfuckers sent me home so I could talk all I want. Payback's a bitch. Where was I? Oh, my contour. We are going to take a little bit of this chocolate brown, carve out right here. And I'm just using the edge of the brush to kind of just do this line right here. And then with whatever is left, take it from under the ear to kind of just like make my face more heart-shaped because my forehead is so big. To point this out makes it kind of like cute. And this is where it's gonna get a little crazy. You're going to take a brush like this and you're going to take a little bit of black. Like I said, a little. A little goes a long way. And you're just going to put that right here. Okay, you see that right there, okay? And maybe down here. Now, you're going to take like a contour brush like this and blend it. You see how like the colors kind of like fade out and like since you're blending it, hit the forehead a little bit. Now, this is the fun part. We get to bake and intensify your beat. Take your little powder puff, find a powder puff that's like this shape, it's even better. It makes the cutting and baking of your face really easier. If you want to keep it safe, you take your translucent powder and you just kind of do that. Then we're going to add blush. I like to play with the colors of my blushes because I never get the perfect shade that I want. So what I do is I take different colors of things. In this palette, it's like a cute little pink color. I just like to do it on the, I like to do this color on the apples of my cheek. And then I hit it with like this iridescent pink for the upper part of the cheek. I like to hit the chin, just to give your face some color. And now that we did that, take a little bit of highlight. A little bit, okay? A little bit. And you just kind of brush that right there. And we're using 2 different colors of highlight, trust me, because we're gonna make this bitch pop. What we're gonna do now is clean up that eye. You take a little bit of powder and you just clean up underneath. But you also want to take that excess out of your face. So you take a clean brush, like a fluffy brush. And you take all that out and you see it's like clean. There's nothing there, there's no, you know. Now we, damn, I just forgot. Now we go back to my nose contour and we take a little bit of that highlight liquid and we draw like the line down my face, like down my nose. You gotta be really precise with this. You wanna look like you had a really expensive nose job. You know, not like some girls who have to go 3, 4, 5 times to get their nose fixed. You just want it like one down. And then you take highlight. Then we start to do the eyeliner. There's so many different liquid liners and eyeliners out there now. I like to use a liquid liner, like a pen one, like this. And this is how it should look. And you just start your wing liner. And you could exaggerate this more if you want. Like, I like to make my eyes look super Asian. So this liner is like, bitch, it's like, I kind of like my wing liners to be like the wingspan of a small plane. This eye like says, bitch, you could never. So now we're going to do the part that I hate the most, the eyebrows. I use eyeshadow to do my eyebrows. So I like to take my setting spray and spray the brush. I dip it in eyeshadow, any eyeshadow I choose. We're gonna do dark hair today. We're going to use like a darker brow, like a chocolate brow. I feel so scared right now. I don't wanna jack this out. What helps me actually is like just to kind of like tame my brows down is like a eyebrow gel. So you could use hair gel like the ones that are like really stiff. Or if you want, if you're really like on a budget, you could use hairspray too. So now that I did that, give it a second. I know my mirror is dirty, but I need to get really close. I like a brow that says, bitch, don't with me, like I'm not the one. Like that kind of brow. I particularly like a highlight for stage. I like a highlight that has a little bit, like some glitters to it. I just use like this golden pinkish highlight, and I do this like right here. See, ain't that like, that's so pretty. Then what I like to do is, with a little bit of setting spray, I hit that part of my eye, and it just looks dewy and pretty and stunning, and your skin just looks fresh. Now, we are going to lips. Now, when you are a woman like myself that has, like if you're blessed with juicy lips or you bought some juicy lips, Eureka. She's gonna hate me. Look, that's what y'all hoes get for picking my lipstick. I went down, we all going down. So, when I do my lips, I line my lips out before I actually put the product on my lips. I already put the lip moisturizer. So now we're going to try to line it up. I like to use like a lip brush or like a angled brush like this to kind of like carve out my lips. And this is also a good way to kind of like overline your lips. I do it a little bit, I don't go crazy because like my lips are already big, but there are days where I have overdrawn them and I'm like, you look like a swollen butthole. Now we're going to apply the lip color. This lip color I love using. It doesn't dry out my lips. I feel like it moisturizes my lip even more. And y'all know, Jiggly 2.0 likes a sparkle. So I like to get a really cute glitter and like a super sparkly one too. It just looks really good on stage, mainly when you know the words to your song. Now I like to use a good lip brush. Take some of the product and put it on the cap. This is going to look really gross, but it's going on my lips anyway. So you just wet the brush a little bit. So now that we have done our lips and we just gotta finish the eye, I do my lashes now. If you're a good queen, you're gonna know how to put your lashes on correctly, that it don't look wonky and you don't look crazy. Because that's the last thing you need, is to do like such a pretty beat and then your eyes look crazy because your lashes are wonky. So when you get lashes, like a strip lash like this one, I like to cut the ends of it because so that it fits my eye better. And drag queens out there, stop using weaving bond to put on lashes. There's such a thing like lash glue, like these kinds, that will do the job for you. Stop using weaving bond. Your eyes are gonna fall off your face. So you put the glue, and a little goes a long way. If you get a really good glue like this one, like it'll hold. I've gone in amusement parks and my lashes have stayed on. I also cheat my eyelashes. Instead of putting it all on my lash line, I may put it on a slant. It's cute, right? We ain't done yet. Now we're gonna put a little bit of bottom lashes. Now we get to the fun stuff that I really, really love doing, mainly when I go on stage. First things first, I like to draw a beauty mark. One right here. One right here. One special thing I love, and I gotta do is I always gotta put rhinestones on my face. I feel like it just accents my makeup. I feel like it just makes me look super sparkly. I look super pretty, and I just like doing that. So I use 2 different colors and 2 different sizes. I use a crystal and a crystal AB. So I put it on a little tray and I kind of map it out. Now again, with lash glue. So the first one that I do is on the tip of my nose, because I feel like I kind of want to look like a drag queen version of like Rudolph, but instead of like a bright shiny red nose, I put like a diamond on the tip of my nose. Like, what else can say opulence than a rhinestone on your nose? You know what I mean? Like that just says, I'm that bitch. See? That's just the beginning. Actually, at one gig, Manila said I look like a mocap. Like one of those people that kind of like that have to do CGI on their face because of all the dots on my face. You could do this with a tweezer. I like to use this clear pencil because it's easier to pick up the rhinestones and put it on your face. If you do this, you don't need that filter. Cause bitch, your eyes should just bling. I was baking. Now it's time to kind of like just brush that off. Okay, well, I'm pretty much done. I just gotta put on my look and I'll be right back. And this is it, guys. This is Jiggly Caliente 2.0 look. I love this look because I am wicked sparkly. I look cute. The hair's done. Face beat. Follow me on all social media. Jiggly Caliente Official on Instagram. Jiggly Caliente Official also on Facebook. And that's about it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Deuces.
Do you want everything RuPaul's Drag Race at your fingertips? Then head over to YouTube now and subscribe to the RuPaul's Drag Race channel, and you will get all the episodes of everything you ever want, including brand new episodes of What You Packin'. Hi.